All right. Hello, everyone. We're back here at Tanner's Orchard, Thursdays at 3 o'clock, Cooking with Grandma Tanner, live Facebook event. Today, she is going to be cooking bean supreme. So, take it away, Grandma.
Okay, it's a recipe that's in our green cookbook, but we're using a few Tanner products. And what I did here was I had a pound of hamburger, some onion, and bacon. I used just a little bit more bacon than what the recipe calls, and that's fine if you like bacon. So I fried that all up, and then I drained it. And when you go to drain, it takes a little while. But I scoop out as much as I can, and then I take a paper towel and just kind of keep going so it keeps coming down. Now, some people will rinse their hamburger and everything, but I don't know. I think that takes the flavor away. So we'll just use the paper towel. Okay, so it's hamburger, bacon, and onion, and I have a crock pot. Now, the recipe says that you can put it in the oven. I made it Sunday for the employees because we feed them every Sunday chicken dinner and beans and green beans. But anyway, they ate the whole thing. So I have sprayed this crock pot, and I'll put that in there. Mix that all up.
So, did you cook the bacon and sausage all together?
All the hamburger. I cooked it all together. And the flavor of that onion will go through.
Okay, so you just cut the bacon up raw and threw it in the skillet with the hamburger.
And then I used this little thing and chopped it all up. Okay, the next ingredients I have chosen, well, there's several different kinds of beans. Well, first of all, I'm going to put the brown sugar in there. And brown sugar has got a lot more sweetness than just white sugar.
So that's what, 3/4 cup?
3/4 of a cup, yep. Stir that up, blend that real good. And then it's a 1/2 cup of this bacon ketchup. It's going to have a lot of bacon flavor to it. It really makes it good. If you're having a wiener roast or a hamburger fry or something this fall, especially a wiener roast, it's really good.
Or you can use, if you want more of a kick to it, you can use the jalapeno ketchup instead of the bacon.
Yes. And then it's 2 teaspoons of vinegar. So the vinegar probably takes the place of salt, but it just adds a little bit. 2 teaspoons is all it is. Might have got a little bit more than that, but it's all right. Stir that all in. Now the beans, it's a can of butter beans, not drained. So you pour them all in there. You buy all these kind of beans at the grocery store. You don't drain the butter beans. Kind of blend it in there. And then you have a can of baked beans. And I think the little bit larger can is good. I made this for 4th of July because we had hamburgers and every bit of it got eaten. So this is just a good picnic, wiener roast, hamburger fry, whatever you want to.
Fish fry, I bet it'd go good with fish.
Oh, yeah. So I just stick that in there. Okay, then the kidney beans, you drain them. the kidney beans and the lima beans. You drain the water or the juice off of them. And you don't have to use a colander for that either. You just do that. You just hold your finger right there and drain it.
Shake them up a little, huh?
Yep, you get as much juice off of there as you can.
One less dish you have to wash.
Yes. And the kidney beans give it a little more color. But you can do this in the oven or in the crock pot. Now, when I did it this weekend, I made a double batch in a larger crock pot than this. And I put it on high for about 2 hours, and then I turned it down to low.
And that's a can of lima beans.
This is the lima beans drained. I'm glad I got a sink right behind me. And these are kind of cute little green limas. So they add another little color to there.
I'll move that up so you can stir it better.
Sure. And that is just about all you do for this.
You forgot your mustard.
Oh yeah, the mustard. Right. Okay, we have several mustards that we have here at the orchard. We have a Vidalia onion mustard, which it's got a little onion in it, and then we have this honey mustard pretzel dip. This is what we put on the recipe, but it's got a little honey in it and a little mustard seeds. So it's just 1 teaspoon is all we need. If you like mustard, you can put a little bit more in there. I'm going to put a heaping one.
We use that honey mustard with the raspberry pretzel.
You mix
raspberry
those two
dip
together, don't you?
Yep, for the raspberry turkey sandwich. I think,
and
it might be this. It might be this one they mix, the Vidalia onion mustard.
And this is a pretzel dip also.
Yep, it's a really good mustard.
So this is how this looks. It's nice and colorful. Kind of looks like fall, doesn't it? The greens and the browns and everything. So if you double this batch, you'll have a full crock pot.
So how long did you cook it in the crock pot then?
Okay, when I put it in the crock pot, I had on high for about 2 to 3 hours. I made sure that it was kind of bubbling around the outside, and I kept stirring it. And then I turned it down to medium or to low. And really, everything is cooked in here. So if you do put it in the oven says 350 for 1 hour.
So you just want to heat it up and thicken it up maybe a little bit.
Yes, and it will thicken just a little bit. And it also kind of blends the flavors.
So there you go. Bean Supreme.
Bean Supreme, and it is excellent.
All right. So that will be that was a quick one today, Grandma Tanner.
Oh, it is a quick one. You know, especially when you use these cans of beans.
Yeah, you didn't.
I didn't have to go out and pick them and cook them.
There you go. Thank you, farmers, for bringing those to our grocery stores all around.
All around the world. Yes.
So, yeah, hey, I just saw on Facebook today about an accident and somebody passing the farm equipment. So when you guys are out and about in our neck of the woods, please remember that the farmers are busy in the fields trying to get the crops in. And just, take your time. If you're in a hurry, leave a little bit earlier. Don't be in a rush around the farm equipment. It's hard for them to get off the road when you're trying to pass. If you just stay back and kind of let them know you're back there, they'll get over as soon as they can. Don't go trying to pass in no passing zones or whatever. If you watch them, they'll scoot over for you. So if you're coming out here this weekend, please be careful on the roads and watch out for our fellow farmers. Thank you, Grandma Tanner, for cooking Bean Supreme.
This would be a good dish to take out to those farmers.
Oh, yeah.
In the field. It'd be real easy.
Yep. So that's good. Are we going to have this for dinner on tomorrow?
I think I'm going to, Sunday. Maybe I'll make another batch and
have it Sunday again.
It Sunday again. Everybody loved it.
All right. Well, thank you, Grandma Tanner, and we will see you guys next week, Thursday, once again at 3 o'clock. And Grandma Tanner usually decides what she's cooking about Tuesday or Wednesday afternoon. So thanks a lot, everybody.